Good morning, you lovely people. How are you? Hope this day finds you well. Well, all the work's done on the old vehicle. I've had new fuel filter, oil filters, air filters. Got the sump plug out in the end. Waiting for a replacement sump plug, but it's in for now. Because some bastard rung me. Let me just adjust it. Some bastard rung me. The nut on the sump, just for good measure, fucking bastards. Never mind. So what's happening? I'm just going to roll a few ciggies for the journey. I think Mr. Richard Jewett is already down at Stonehenge. I'll give him a call this morning, see where he is, just checking on him. And he's down there having all the fun already. Time now is 12:05. It's about, I think it's about 114 mile. It's come up as 89 mile until I put it in the map, and then they said 114, but there you go. Anyway, gonna head off down to the end. I'm gonna fuel up, do a few roll-ups for the journey, and I'm gonna be heading off down to Stonehenge, where hopefully I'm going to meet some beautiful people. I think Chalky's. I think Chalky will pop down along to see me. When I get down there, I'll drop him a message and let him know I'm down there. Or we'll see this, because I'll put this up before we go. And Jane, Small Van UK. Jane, not fucking Helen. See, sweetheart, it's not me who does it. It's that Richard Jewett, mate. He did half sturdy old shit, Richard. So hopefully, Jane will pop along and see me, and between whoever pops down and sees me will be showing me next location. So hopefully I should be going down from the plans are, let's go down to Stonehenge first. I was going to have a night before I got to Stonehenge, which I still might do. It's one of them. But yeah, so from Stonehenge, I'm thinking have a look around the New Forest, or see if there's anything around the New Forest. Then on to Southampton, and work my way along the coast to Bournemouth, Weymouth and that, and Bournemouth. Because I've got family down in Cornwall. I'm not sure where they are in Cornwall. I know they, Angie and Joe and Mary and Matty, they was in Penzance. I'm not sure where they are now, but I'll find out when I get down there. I'll give them a shout out and see whereabouts they are, or where I can meet them. It'd be nice to see the old family. I ain't seen them for a few years. So yeah, hopefully a nice rounded sort of trip, and have a little bit of time down south before I head back into Northampton, back up to country. So yeah, I'm all ready to rock and roll. Like I say, I'm just going to do a few roll-ups on the way, because you have to. I've just been sorting out a little bit of shopping for while I'm down there. I'm going to have I fancy a stew and dumplings is what I really fancy. And a little bit of what you fancy is good for you, they say. I fucking hope so. Oh, it's numbnuts. I thought somebody was in trouble getting mugged then. No. Just a couple of local loonies, I suppose. Local loonies. Anyway, you lovely people, I'm going to fuel up and make a move in a minute as soon as I've done my roll-ups. So hopefully this trip, I've really been looking forward to this trip. I know I've got to be back on for the 29th, or around about the 29th. It's the 17th today. I'm not even going to think about that because it depresses me. And if there's one thing you don't need is to be depressed. So I'm just going to fuel up. I've got some diesel cleaner to put in the old wagon, so it'll be at a full service. Get the diesel cleaner through it. I know all the wheel bearings are done, and just going to have a potter along. A little bit more news. I found Tony, the bloke who does me servicing and all that on a wagon and does me brakes and all that. He's a pretty dab hand at gear linkages. If you remember at the beginning of the year, I had a gearbox problem that nobody could sort out, and they told me I needed parts for the gearbox that they could no longer get. When I put it back together, it'll work fine. So I know it's down to linkages. But I'm just getting a little grunt as it's going into third, from fourth to third. It's got a little grunt, and I think it's gear linkages. I know it's gear linkages. It's not fucking rocket science now, is it? Anyway, my beauties, I'm going to upload this video now, just to give you a bit of idea where I am and what I'm doing and where I'm going. So I love you to bits. Get in the back, we're going down to fucking south. See you soon.